Now, I know what is fixing to happen. Now, you can call me a conspiracy nut. You can call me whatever you like. But I'm going to say this very plainly. Caligula would have blushed at Donald Trump. Caligula would have blushed. Because that guy, or should I say Constantine, I believe it was Caesar or Constantine, or Julius Caesar or Constantine, or some crap like that. He literally has made
Trump's China.
We are in a similar type of situation with the United States. There was this letter put in with the Constitution that has that firewall between church and state. It's technically still there, but I guess now with the executive order, it has done an end run around that letter and has firewall and made the church and the state, from what I'm gathering. This is not a good thing. Okay? Now, you might say, oh, you're full of it, you're fear mongering. No, I'm not. Think about it. That firewall was put in place because the men of that time knew when they came over here on the Mayflower to escape religious persecution of the Church of England, they knew that too much power concentrated in the hand of one man, literally, and I mean literally, but was not how they were going to set up a government if they could do that. Now, fast forward 250 years and the reverse has happened. And what I'm driving at, and you can hate me all you like, look around. They're trying to pretty up the White House. They're trying to pretty up the reflection pool and so on. But yet, that's like putting lipstick on a pig and calling it beautiful. It's not a problem for me. I've got more in common with the Islamists than I do with a fellow Christian because, number one, they see right through the BS. They see right through it because they see, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. God, no. God, no. I'm nowhere near perfect. But that letter that puts a firewall in between the state and the church, that separation of church and state, from what I'm gathering, the church and the state are now married by decree of the executive office of the United States. That only holds until after he is out of office. That only holds. But if it only holds till he is out of office, the next 2 years are going to be pardon the pun, a hellscape on earth. I don't think most Americans of today could even remotely understand the scale of what's